Hi, everybody. It's Alicia, and I'm here with Lakeisha. Lakeisha, say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone, how are you doing?
Now, you can't see Lakeisha's camera. Unfortunately, it's not working, but that's okay because what she has to share is it would probably break her camera anyway because your webcam would be like, boom, too excited. So, Lakeisha and I, along with Nadine Matthews, CEO of the NCB Foundation, we were on nationwide this morning with Vernon Daly and Erica Williams at, I'm trying to think about what time, oh, it was at 9 a.m. So it was from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. We almost had an hour on the show, and we're talking about working online and the grant that's available through NCB Scholarship. So at ncbscholarships.com. And specifically, we were talking about the scholarships that we're providing. So first of all, big shout out to NCB Foundation. They are providing, so what happens is that you get to take a course with us, and or you get to take a course with iCreate or with NCU, and NCB Foundation is picking up part of that cost. So if you've ever wanted to take a great course and level up your skills, they're calling it the Level Up Grant, then this is for you. So Lakeisha, we were talking specifically about Internet Income Jamaica, and they invited you on to talk today. When they asked me a little bit about, a superstar, of course I mentioned you because you were showing me your earnings so far from May, all the things that you're doing. Tell us a little bit about how, we're in this COVID-19 time, and so many hundreds of thousands of people in Jamaica are laid off right now, but Lakeisha is rocking it online. Tell us a little bit about what Lakeisha is doing.
Okay, so I make phone calls every day from home
Okay.
using my smartphone. It's so easy.
That's so neat.
Okay, so and what I notice is that a lot of clients are moving their businesses online
Yes.
because they can't go out, so they have to improvise, and they find that being online is very good. It's better for business and it's more effective. So clients will message you daily asking you to make phone calls, or they want you to help with virtual assistant services like web research, SEO, blogging, a lot of various things every day.
Yes. And so you're finding that there's an increase in the amount of work that's coming to you because all these companies are going online to find people to do the work for them. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
And what I found is that we all know that businesses are cutting costs and they've laid off people that, are standard office employees. But remote opportunities and remote working and working online and freelancing is emerging really strong. I'm noticing that in today's digital world, businesses globally are now able to find people like you and me online quicker than ever, which is allowing them to get the work done that they need to in order to build their businesses. And as you were mentioning, like pivoting and really growing. So I'm seeing global companies seeking remote workers like us via online marketplaces, specifically like in the fields of what you were saying, phone calls, customer service, transcription, web design, social media, appointment setting, right? Everybody from authors to large corporations going online. In fact, Lakeisha, you talked about Payoneer, which is a great option to get paid. You talked about that today on the radio interview. And Payoneer said that they've experienced a 33% increase in companies registering on the platform on Payoneer in order to pay international freelancers. So Payoneer is seeing this growth of companies coming on their platform so they can pay, people like us to do their work. So despite the uncertain times, freelancing is definitely growing. What would you say to someone who is, on the fence about really getting started during this time? Like, oh, I didn't get started before, so I'm not sure if now is a good time to get started. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say it is never too late for shower free. It's never too late. And right now, it is a perfect time to take your services online because we are in demand.
You're in
Persons
demand.
need us.
Do you have some orders right now that you have to fulfill? So people ordered from you and you haven't delivered everything yet? Are you
I
working today?
think I have 7 orders. I got one while I was on the radio with you today.
Oh, really? You should have said that on the radio. They would have loved that. And what was that order for?
Okay, I'm to make 200 phone calls for a client.
For a client.
And they just send me the message, and it was like, Lakeisha, send me an offer right now to make some calls.
Fantastic. Good job. And so what are the other 6 orders that you have? Are they mostly phone calls?
They're mostly all is phone calls,
All
but
is
different
phone calls.
categories of phone calls. Like I have mystery calls, I have appointment setting, I have cold calls, and I have verification calls.
So in this time that we're in right now, people are worried about finding business. You are always preaching about the people in the BPO sector that have been laid off. They need to get on this right now because you're getting more calls than you can handle. Have you hired other people to do some phone call work for you?
Yes, recently I have to hire someone every day to help.
Every day. And that's because you're getting too much work.
I'm getting a lot of work and it's good. It's great.
That's what a problem to have, right?
It's not a problem at all.
It's not a problem at all. So when you get too much work, people are paying you at a certain rate and you're hiring someone at a lower rate so that you can make the profits. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Great, really, really great business model, which will allow you to scale a freelancing business. And so I love that you're doing that. And I love that you're swamped with work during this time. So Lakeisha's message is, it's not too late. Lakeisha, I like to tell people the best time to start an online business was 20 years ago when I started, right? But the second best time is right now. Lakeisha, you weren't even born when I started. I'm just kidding. But the second best time to start is right now. So if you have not started with your online business, guys, start now. If you're in Jamaica and you're watching this, please visit ncbscholarships.com to have an opportunity to apply for a grant to take a course with us at Internet Income Jamaica, and there's other institutions that are on there as well. Of course, pick the one that's best for you. At Internet Income Jamaica, what we're doing is we're teaching persons the skills that they need that are services that are in high demand. And Lakeisha has taken almost all of these courses, if not all of them, and take those in-demand skills online and service clients globally. Also, if you have current passions and skills, you can take those current passions and skills and service clients with them as well. So, Lakeisha, on the radio, they asked you for, a final tidbit or a final, word that you would like to say. You probably would have said, I got an order while I was doing this interview, but I'm distracted. But now that it's over, what would have been that final wrap up that you would have liked to have said to, you've got Jamaica listening? What did you want to say to them to tell them, let's go, let's get on it, people?
What I would say is everything, if you want to be successful, it takes hard work and dedication. First, you start by doing the course, and then you set up your Fiverr profile and you follow the course to a T. Alicia and Lorette has broken it down so simple. It's easy to understand. You just follow the process and everything will be okay. Just be dedicated. Put in a lot of effort, and trust me, you will be reaping a lot of good rewards.
Thank you for that, Lakeisha. So you guys heard it. Lakeisha says, put in the work and you will reap the rewards. And on that note, I'd like to say, look, this is work. You're going to learn new skills, but you have to put in the work. You have to put in 200%. If you're not willing to lose sleep over it, if you're not willing to work hard, move on and pick gardening or do something else. But if you're willing, if you're hungry, if you are ready to make some money on the internet, if you said, yes, now is my time. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I want this. If you're like Lakeisha and you're saying, bring it on, like, hey, it's a great problem to have bring it on, then this might just be the perfect opportunity for you. So again, go to ncbscholarships.com, choose Internet Income Jamaica if you'd like to work with us, but you have to do it right now. So do it now. And Lakeisha, thanks again so much for joining us. Go get that work done. And thanks again for everybody for tuning in. Give Lakeisha a nice shout out for me. And Lakeisha, again, thank you so much. Bye, everybody.
Bye. You're welcome.